Saint Engelbert of Cologne. Feast Day, November 7th. The life and martyrdom of Saint Engelbert of Cologne. Once upon a time, in the quiet town of Berg, in the year 1185, a child named Engelbert came into the world. He was born to Engelbert, Count of Berg, and Margaret, the daughter of the Count of Gelderland. Little did anyone know that this child would grow up to become a beloved and revered saint, known as Saint Engelbert of Cologne. Engelbert's early life was marked by privilege and opportunity. He studied at the cathedral school of Cologne, where his intellect and devotion to learning began to shine. At a young age, he was appointed as the provost of the churches of St. George and St. Severin in Cologne, and St. Mary's in Aachen. It was a time when such positions were often granted to the children of nobles, and Engelbert was no exception. In 1199, at the tender age of 14, Engelbert was elected as the provost of the cathedral at Cologne, a position of great importance. However, he was not immune to the temptations of the world, and he led a life far from the spiritual path he would later tread. During a tumultuous time in the church, marked by a conflict between two archbishops, Adolf and Bruno, Engelbert chose to side with his cousin Adolf and even waged war on his behalf. This decision led to his excommunication by the Pope. However, Engelbert eventually repented and was reinstated in 1208. To atone for his past actions, he joined the crusade against the Albigenses in 1212. Dedicating himself to a life of penance and devotion. On the memorable date of February 29, 1216, the chapter of the cathedral made a unanimous decision to elect Engelbert as the Archbishop of Cologne. It was a turning point in his life, and from that moment forward, he devoted himself wholeheartedly to the service of the Church and its people. Under his leadership, the mendicant orders of the Franciscans and the Dominicans found a welcoming home in his realm. He was a strong advocate for the monasteries, ensuring they adhered to strict religious observance. Engelbert also played a pivotal role in regulating ecclesiastical affairs through provincial synods. He was hailed as a friend of the clergy and a champion of the poor. Not only did Engelbert's influence extend within the Church, but it also reached into the affairs of the empire. Emperor Frederick II entrusted Germany to his son, Henry VII, and appointed Engelbert as the guardian of the young king and administrator of the empire in 1221. Engelbert, who cherished the young king like a son, ruled the empire on his behalf with wisdom and dedication, ensuring peace within and beyond the realm. However, Engelbert's devotion to his duties, loyalty to the Pope and the Emperor, and his strong leadership were not without challenges. Many nobles, instead of supporting him, feared his power, and he found it necessary to have bodyguards for protection. The gravest danger to Engelbert's life came from his own relatives. His cousin, Count Frederick of Eisenberg, who administered the secular affairs of the nuns of Essen, had oppressed the abbey. Pope Honorius III and the emperor implored Engelbert to protect the nuns and their rights. Frederick, seeking to outmaneuver the archbishop, plotted to commit a heinous crime. On a fateful night, November 7, 1225, as Engelbert journeyed from Soest to Schwelm to consecrate a church, he was ambushed in the darkness by Frederick and his conspirators. He was wounded, torn from his horse, and tragically killed, his body bearing 47 wounds. In a gruesome act, his lifeless body was placed on a dung cart and transported to Cologne, where his death sent shockwaves throughout the region. King Henry, who had grown to love Engelbert as a father and honor him as a sovereign, wept profusely at his mentor's remains. He declared Frederick an enemy of the empire and saw him punished with the breaking wheel in Cologne a year later. Frederick, before his death, repented and acknowledged his guilt. On February 24, 1226, Engelbert's body was placed in the old cathedral of Cologne by Cardinal Conrad von Urach. The cardinal also declared Engelbert a martyr, even though a formal canonization process did not occur. To this day, Saint Engelbert of Cologne is remembered and commemorated on November 7 as a martyr, a symbol of devotion, sacrifice, and unwavering faith. The legacy of Saint Engelbert lives on, a testament to a life that transitioned from worldly pursuits to unwavering devotion, ultimately culminating in martyrdom for the sake of faith and justice. His story serves as a source of inspiration and a reminder of the transformative power of faith and redemption. Folded hands looking for daily inspiration from the saints? Subscribe to our channel now and receive blessings from the heavenly words of saints like Saint Engelbert of Cologne. Glowing star, don't forget to leave your blessings in the comments section to spread the love and positivity. Rocket, share this video on your social networks to brighten someone's day with the wisdom of Saint Engelbert. Let's inspire others together. Receive blessings, find inspiration, and join our community of faith.